Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tag Plays Everything. Casual games, fun simulations. Might even throw in a couple of rounds of some first-person shooters one of these days. But for now, we're playing City Skylines. Enjoying all of the idiosyncrasies there are. One note, I have purchased both the airport DLC and the plazas DLC, so we'll have to experiment and see what sort of fun we can have with those. I hope you enjoyed the quick little tour of the city. Our city of Bomont sur Maire. Yes, it is spelt wrong on purpose. It's like if it's a thick American who came up with it, so why not? For those who might recall, Bomont sur Maire is the name of the town used in the awesome 80s comedy, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. We're quite early on in building. I think this is number 7 or 8. Just have our nice little island here getting all loaded with people. And yes, I saw the weird jump on the on our friendly neighborhood walkway over here, so I'm going to see if we can't get that adjusted a little bit here. One idiosyncrasy is my machine is a 16 by 10 display, and I can't figure out how to get it to only output 16 by 9, even in a window for you guys, so some of the game actions are cut off. Basically the frames per second and a few other little details, but trust me when I say I'm actually running this probably the best I have ever run a game while recording. Prior to the update to OBS, this was a 5 to 10 frame per second sort of ordeal. Now it's in the 20s. And when we were back in cinematic mode, we were breaking 50, which is just unheard of. So we're going to go ahead and zoom out here. You also can't see my RCI indicator. It's down around here. As much as I'd like to be able to show it to you. But right now everything is nice and happy, and we're going to go up to level 3 speed and see what we can do to get our city growing. As of right now, population 18,615. Current simoleons on hand 74,000, with an income of about 10,000 per period. I say per period because I don't know what they're using. Minutes, hours, days, Mario seconds trademark, that sort of thing. But we are doing pretty decently for this little machine. One thing I am going to do before I forget, and I am going to mark out my first pedestrian plaza. So this section here, I'm marking as a pedestrian plaza for now. We'll see how it ends up working in the end. But this will be the central train station, so we're also going to give it a better name, of course. Alright. And it's going to complain about a few things, but we're not there yet. This probably will not continue to be a pedestrian area, but it's a good thing to mark for now. Do have to take into account, I do have to figure out how to connect this traffic here up here to our interchange for the rest of the city. I do need to remember to turn off. Let's see here. There we go. Turn off road grid lines. There we go. Alright, commercial demand is starting to come up. We do still only have this one access, which is definitely a bottleneck. A one-way industrial road is a one-way industrial road. That's right. So the initial plan here is this industrial road here that comes from this four-way intersection with the angle. That's going to be our outbound traffic, and the one here at the bottom that goes from a 2-lane to a 4-lane is going to end up being the inbound traffic. What I do need to plan though is where are we going to put these roadways. So they are supposed to be one way, of course. One way and outbound. There we go. Some offices in here along with some walkways. One thing I'm going to do, because I can, is we are going to connect our industrial area down here without too much difficulty. Let's see, so this is only a temporary road. There we go. And we're going to delete it through here. Perfect. Excellent. And all right. Now that we're here, we can start thinking about this highway connection. Looking at things here, probably going to be right about there, and we're going to come back the other direction at 4. Which, for those paying attention, is the same width of the Michigan Expressway on the other side, but this will not be a Michigan Expressway. This will be a freeway to at least down to here, which will also give us our baseline to connect right there down to here. Perfect. And we can do the same thing here, coming back the other direction. Perfect. Gonna do a little modification as I think we're gonna need more traffic eventually. But we've got 116,000. I'm gonna give that a little bit to grow. In the meantime, we're going to put some offices here along the beach to help out. And into the bay, we are going to probably do some sort of harbor work in here. If not, it'll end up being residential. Either way should work out fine. Because we also do have this north coast here that would make a great place for a couple of harbors. What I'm thinking about, though, what is our... Yeah, so the harbors are all up here on the north side. I don't see any, there's no ship activity down here to the south, largely because of this blind canyon bay thing. So we don't have to worry too much about that. But good to know we've got ourselves covered on the correct side of the island. We can also adjust this. I'm thinking maybe the cruise ship should come in here on the south side, the industrial vessels on the north side, but we'll see how that works out here. Turn this into an overpass for now because we do need to prep. This is actually about how a lot of interstate highways and other expressway, freeway type roadways were built in the US throughout the 50s, 60s, 70s, and heck, they're even doing it today in some places. The road that was there initially is bypassed, a bridge is built, the road's put back on the road, on the new bridge, and then it's dug out underneath. So what we are going to do, though, is we're going to delete this piece of road. We don't need it anymore. Our bus depot. That's fun, right? Well, I'm thinking about it. We do have the money. What is our... That's our hospital coverage. We don't have a hospital down here. We're going to put one in right there. Make our people much happier. Anything on this side? Don't see it, so we're going to go ahead and put in right about there. Fire coverage. Oof. This game really overestimates fire needs, I think. So put in a firehouse here. Put a firehouse there. I think to be on the safe side, we're actually going to put a fire station here. Perfect. Now that just spent a whole bunch of our money. But I don't see that being a big deal. Police presence. Probably will need to put one up here up north in a little bit. And we got a house here that's got some major crime issues. Well, you know what we can do. So that one's happy. That one needs a dead person to be transported. We're good. Alright, we're going to start our process here. We're going to do this, and this, and this, and this. And we're going to drop them down a bit. There we go. Perfect. that handled, I think. So we need to come all the way to the edge. Bridge across, like so. To the edge. Bridge across like so. Alright, and then we're going to reverse direction. Actually, I don't want those three. I want just those. Okay, perfect. Excellent. All right. Interesting. Why is that way? There we go. Just a little error with some things. Go. Perfect. Need to just take a minute there. All right, now. Anarchy. Like me for a little bit, but that's par for the course of being mayor, right? think we can probably manage that. Old pal Biffa wouldn't like it, but I think we'll deal with that in the future if we need to. Down to here. And then just mosey right on in. Reversals, there we go. We do need to change this to being a Alright, so there's our right hand. Could do something a little different here. Go in the other direction though, in case we can. That connected here somewhere. Got it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see how far off are we on that. Gonna move our bus depot just a bit for now. And this is not going to be a full-on stack interchange with all the accoutrement. We're only dealing with just a tiny sliver of traffic at the moment. There we go. Alright, we're almost there. I think, though, we are probably at the point we can reopen traffic. Let's go ahead and get that going. Should see a pretty good change here in traffic patterns. It'll just take a few moments here for everything to even out. There we are. Much better. Do need to do little adjustments here because roads aren't always as they should be. So we can go ahead and set our slope so that there we go. Do the same thing here. It'll be a little more severe, but it should help with realism. There we go. Excellent. So everybody going, get ourselves reoriented here. Everybody going eastbound can still go north. They can't go south yet. Everyone going south can go south, east, or west. Everyone going west can go north. Everyone going north can go east. So, as I said, we're not 100% there, but we're better than we were 10 minutes ago. I'm going to go ahead and start the next phase. We're back up to 65 grand, so that's a good sign. Let's go ahead and Hey, we made it to Colossal City. 20,000. Which, I don't know about you, doesn't really seem like a colossal city, except compared to my hometown. My hometown of 1,300 people. Let's see. I'm going to put a little commercial here. I have learned over the years that you can't just put one thing most of the time. You do have to spread it out, even it out, give some context. Ooh. We do have a traffic bottleneck here. I'm tempted to do something a little crazy here. That. And yes, I know we went back to 1x speed, but that's par for the course at the moment. Let's go ahead and do that. Gotta remove. To 3 lanes up through here. Get our node fixed. There we go, node's fixed. Let's go ahead and get our pedestrianization back in place. Go. See bridge. There we are. We do need to do that over here as well, so we're going to go ahead and get this cleaned up a bit. There we are. Perfect. Bend here. Perfect. Get our traffic flowing a little bit with pedestrians. Got it. Take this piece out. That's actually going to end up being a subway station. Take that out and turn it into an office building. I don't want you to have anything there, bud. Perfect. I do know we're probably going to need to do some more lanes through here, but let's just see how traffic clears up now. While we're at it, where's my... Nope. Traffic manager. There we go. Make sure everybody's all on the same page back here. Am I the only one who finds it strange when they add UI elements for things that were already pretty much self-explanatory, at least compared to the rest of the game? Those pluses and minuses, they seem a little unnecessary. This game plays this, these mods are set up in such a way that they play much like the rest of the game, so I could see that as something that was brand new, or if there was some confusion as to how it worked, but I don't know of anyone who ever had any issues or had any confusion as to how traffic manager or the lane management portion of it actually functioned. Seems like an odd thing to add, if I'm honest. Alright, what is our deal with our industrial area here? We are still losing money, still don't have enough workers. Alright. Let's see what sort of work we can do here. Industrial area. We do need some more tree farming. That's always a good sign. Do we not also need another barracks? I don't think we probably can't build barracks yet, can we? Just a fence. Of course we can build a fence, that just seems logical. Go ahead and do that. We've got to get to a certain point before we can start adding paper products, I believe. Yeah, because we're just making logs, trees, flowers, chirping birds, all those sorts of things. Let's go ahead and talk about subways. What there is, let's just start putting in some subways. Got our underground metro station. Put one in right there. Put one in right. Ooh, slope too steep. Slope too steep. Where can it there? So I'm gonna have to move it away from the intersection or turn off anarchy. That way things actually get destroyed when they need to be destroyed. We do have a lot of deep level stations. We have curves. Curves are very handy. Can be very handy, I should say. So, no, we had those. We got we have 4-lane or quad metro tracks. Those will come in handy at some point. Let's go ahead and we're going to get some more of these put in. I did say this section here where we have city terminal, that is going to have our massive, excuse me, it's going to have our massive rail and subway interchange, but for now we're just going to set these up like that's not the case. And we're just doing a circumferential line just because to do anything else this early would be probably a waste of resources. Because I don't know how this city's going to take shape in the end, but this might even help us guide some of it. Subway up in there, and go ahead and put one in there because that was part of our plan. It's not. So it says slope too steep. Good thing I have some deeper ones. Nope, that's too deep. We're not deep enough. Let's see. What's our? Nope. One of these that I do have a network of subway systems to work with. Let's go ahead and stick that one. Slope too steep again. And yeah, some of these are going to be right at the end of roads. That's kind of par for the course here. And this one's actually going to go on the inside. Perfect. Alright. Don't want single rail. We want, is it? That's single two. Oh, excuse me. Some of these changes are a little confusing. So let me just make sure I'm not overly confused. No, there is a... Okay, that is two-way track. That is two tracks. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go underground. Perfect. Then we're going to go from there to... Not enough money. Yeah. We do have a residential need, so let's go ahead and see if we can't address some of that here. Let's go ahead and clear this out, replace it with some dense residential. That was what we were talking about doing over here. Let's go ahead and start that process. We're not going to be 100% successful, but at least it's a good start, I hope. I do like the idea of having residences and offices near each other, because in theory they'll complement one another and someone will not have to drive 14,000 miles just to go to work. I think someone's made an update to the movement mod. That's a much more gradual slope than I was expecting, if I'm honest. I'd like to know where in the Skyline software is this error that keeps giving us rocks. Just everywhere. In the middle of roads, in the middle of freeways, in the middle of houses. They're just everywhere. To call them annoying would be an insult to most things that are annoying. Let's go ahead and... There we go. Let's go ahead and just get a line going here so we can get some income. Perfect. Let's just do the metro for now. I have downloaded a few more metro cars, including the Docklands Light Rail out of London. Try to give it a little more variety. Ooh, we'll see how that works out. Alright, so we're just going to make a little bit of money here. Go back to 3 speed and see what happens. Well, it looks like we're getting there. A little bit more money coming in. Let's go ahead and see if we can't connect our industrial metro over here back to the main metro line. That shouldn't, in theory, take too much, I wouldn't think. Ah, come on. I know this is part of why most creators don't work with money. They do this with unlimited funds, and I just don't find it as enjoyable of a game that way. 19,000, okay. We need 19,000 to get that going. In the interim, bet you I can... Let's see, where are my... Use those. Alright, let's go ahead and fill that in and see what happens. Perfect. And we're at 15,000, so we're getting there. Almost where we need to be. Just out of curiosity, let's check out our budget. Hey! I see pauses in the transport. That can't be right. It's not. Of course it isn't. But we're getting there. There's our 22,000 we need. Let's go ahead and That'll help significantly. Get some people better connected and hopefully clear up some of this traffic we're having. That is a little bit my fault though, so I'm going to go ahead and try to adjust that down here. Much better. Aha, it's under our 1U. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, let's go ahead and see how this works out. Traffic is already using the interface to get from the industrial area to the residential zone. That's a good sign. Go ahead and fix that bus route because I don't like how it's doing that little jaunt down there. Where is the... Let's go ahead and remove that one. And... Okay, no. Much better. There we go. Much better. Much better. A few more adjustments here. We'll probably call it a night. Go ahead and make up for some of this lost residential. Much better. And I think we've got the money to extend the metro. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's connect that one in a straight line. Very good. Very good. At this point, I don't plan on doing a westbound to southbound unless there's enough traffic in the Michigan left to warrant it. But I will probably have a eastbound to southbound here in a little bit. Maybe not tonight, but that will definitely be a thing we do. Go ahead and get some more of this done. Some offices, some commercial, some down here in the corner too. There we go. Let that build up here a bit. Pedestrians still seem to be quite happy. We're at 31. Let's go ahead and get the next section built. Ooh. Gonna need to put some parks in, I guess. Alright, back to underground. $24,000 for that section. How's our industrial area looking? We're getting close to getting to level 2, it looks like. Certainly getting there. See how this goes here. Still only at about $418 in income on our subways. That's to be expected for a little bit. We don't have a fully integrated network. We're also not covering a huge space, so that can certainly go a long way. Currently not offering any tolls, but that's to be expected. I'm going to go ahead and raise this just a little bit. There we go. A little bit more income, just a little bit faster. Kind of important here as we try to get our subway going. Another 16,000, so that'll be another period or two here, and we'll be getting there. Once we finish this up, we'll do the circumferential route, and that will be it for the evening. So, only have a few more moments here. Remember to leave comments. I'm always open to ideas for the city or new games to stream. I do have a couple of those actually on the docket. It really comes down to my health, actually being able to sit here for long periods, because if I'm not comfortable, the stream will suffer significantly. Ooh, we've already got some traffic. Let's see what we're doing here. He is going to the other side. Alright, so that tells me we probably do need to start thinking about a west to south connection. Probably end up going for about, let's see, from about here on screen, about just to the left of this pedestrian bridge, to just about where this overpass is. So these houses or buildings will probably need to be demoed, or they'll be pretty close to it. But that's a good lesson to know, but I'm not seeing major issues here, just a few growing pains for the expressway. Alright, we got the money now. Let's go ahead and get ourselves connected up here. go ahead and stick that on, stick that on. That one and that one. Alright. Start down here then. Create a new line and we're going to go counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Make it actually that one. And I want to just run DLR cars on that one, I think. And going the other way, we're going to start the same station. Just going to go ahead and set that one. We're going to change our type. Also the DLR3 car. And we'll see what happens. Our Metro car's modified here to be more realistic. Alright. Okay. Apparently that's just a thing. All right. All right. I think that's going to call it for the night. We've doubled our per annual income, whatever they want to call it. We're up to 17,000 simoleons per whatever period they're transmitting us by. And I'll leave you a little cinematic. And hope you all have a good evening, and hope to see you next time.